No, I want you to, not the Twitch alert. Camera. Ta-da, there you go. Oh, that posted. Ignore that. Make it go away. Hold on. So yes, we have our screwdriver. Okay. We have, obviously this is our regular desk we work on. That's our Z-board that everybody adores. But that's not what we're talking about. And the mouse is so, we could be on the screen, controlling. So we will set cursor to, actually put the mouse to the side. There we go. Keyboard. Right up here, out of the way. There you go. So this is it. Commodore Colt. Yeah, circa like 1985. This isn't a proper demonstration on how to do stuff, so I'm not going to show you all the details, but boom, keyboard. There are basically 6 screws that hold this thing together. As you can see, they are pretty worn out. How many times this thing's been apart and back together? No, I don't know what we're going to find inside here. For the first 10 years of this computer's life, I used it. It was my main rig. No separating. Spent all kinds of money on it. For the second 10 years of its life, it got carted around and carried around places. Let's see if we can put this over here. That's a better place for it. So yeah, for the second 10 years of its life, it got moved and carted around and all that good stuff. But yeah, all kinds of different places. Yeah, like my mouse pad. Good advertising for those guys in Iowa. Yeah. Yes, this is old. This is 30 years old. No, we don't have the on-screen chat going already. This is after I cleaned it up. It's still got that much. But yeah, its second 10 years, it kind of babied like it was special and carted around, and I just always kept it in a nice little place. And then for the last 10 years, it sat out there in the shed. Literally outside through the winters, and I would everything. So, Police Mario's here to check it out. We're going to throw this up on YouTube for everybody later, so they can still see it. There's a reset button on the side you had to watch for. Kind of not impressive, huh? Yeah, that's a dual 5 1/4 drives. This was your hard drive LED. These leads plugged into the hard drive. Obviously power. Looks okay, yeah. Don't worry about that screaming in the background. That's a baby not going to sleep on time. He's just gonna throw a fit. So let's pop this power supply out of here. Gotta be gentle. We don't break anything. Yeah, so there's your power leads. We have 3 of the standard 4-pin mullets. Your power to your motherboard. Yep, 6 wires. That's it, 6 wires to the motherboard. You still have your positive 5 volt, your positive 12 volt, and your negative 12 volt. That's your output. The input on this thing will take whatever you want to throw at it. 115, 230, whatever, 50, 60 hertz, whatever. It handle it. It still has the standard computer plug that y'all used to seeing from. It uses a normal power cable. Oh, what else are we missing? Well, I only see the 2 screws in the back. Oh, it wants to take the whole tray out. So, see if we can't remove this front cover. Yeah, I know, horrible camera angles, but nice long threaded plastic screws. This one's a lot easier to get to. Yeah, back in the day, these guys were just so easy to work on. All right. This is our front panel. We want to remember that. That's our power LED. There we go. Yeah, see, there's the actual name on the front of the computer. Commodore Colt. That's it, just 2 little wires, nothing too fancy. We do have some screws on the front of this tray. We'll have to pop them off. Well, we're opening it up. I don't know. I haven't powered this thing up in years, so we're not sure if it does still work. Those screws were already missing from probably last time we took it apart. Go ahead and get this cable off the board. Lady Hattie was looking for the software. She thinks maybe it's somewhere. Yeah, so there's the 5 1/4 of the power supply. Yep, fan still looks in good shape. Got a little cobweb underneath here. Oh, good. You can see my trash can got tipped over. The benefits of having my grandson playing. All right, give me that. Yeah, dead spider. The spider in there, but a dead one. Well, it'd be nice if this camera could just come right off of here and get right down into it, huh? Okay, so there. Come on, focus. You can do it. No, maybe not. Maybe it only focuses on faces. But there's your CMOS battery soldered on the board. Here's some of the real stuff here. Ooh. Yeah, these are yeah, made in Japan, 85, 10th month, or 87 maybe. It's from 85 or 87. That is just a controller. Boss 5720. Look it up. I'm not sure if that's the video controller or what that is. All right, you got to focus on that. That's the upgraded processor. Yeah, in 85 when I upgraded the processor. That's a 5 megahertz. That's it, man. That is the actual processor. On board, it does have the floppy controller and what I was assuming is an IDE controller. Sure looks like it. Got some few jumpers on there. There's your keyboard input and your reset switch. Onboard speaker, of course, that was your sound. What other goodies do we have? What is this here? Focus. Get too much light on it. You can't hardly read it. The lighting's just not letting us focus on it good. All rights reserved. Some other funky numbers. The what do we got here? I don't even remember what all these chips are for anymore. It's sad. But whatever that is, there's room for another one right beside it. Yeah, look at all these on the board. See that? All them resistors right there all across the board. Capacitors. Transistors. These are all transistors. The booby looking things. The gray things there. Ooh, what's that? There's something, and that's why we're doing this. I don't know what kind of dead animal that is. Like maybe we got a bee or a spider or something down in there. One of those advanced capacitors. Advanced transistor right there. More of the old school capacitors. You see what that is? See that chip and that one 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 and that one, and how they're all soldered right on the board. That's the actual 64K memory that this computer came with. The 64K memory that was more than anyone will ever need. Yep. I don't even remember what this chip's for. But other than that, it all looks pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember what half these things are for anymore. But this is your old school board. These are the actual expansion slots. 8-bit ISA expansion slots. Just because I constantly upgrade, I no longer have those parts anymore. Where we used to have an extra video card and sound card and all that good stuff. Yeah, so before we put the camera back up, let's get this up this way so you can see. So it had the mouse right there. There's the option for your mouse, a 9-pin serial mouse. You had composite video. It's white. Now it's gone with the standard color, the standard red, or what is the standard now? No, red and white's the audio, so it's yellow. The camera is just psycho. Don't worry about that. So that's your composite video. There is your RGBI, red, green, blue interface, which if you notice is also a 9-pin like the serial port. That's not the 15-pin blue cable you're used to use. other configurations across the back. If you can read that, I can get that just, there it is. See where it says monitor? Color 40, color 80, and monochrome. And that's talking about those little dip switches you see in the window there. So when you're up, down, we're on 80. Monochrome, obviously, is your old green screen type monitor. 40 is a monitor that would only handle 40 lines wide. 80 is the 80 wide. Yeah, you guys are all in the millions now. There's your standard 25 pin. And again, there's something in there we need to clean before we power this up. Serial port. That was a standard serial port. That was special, the 9-pin. And then you have your parallel port. That 9-pin mouse port is not the same as the 9-pin serial port. That was different. We actually had to put in a card to use a serial mouse. Final test by number 7. That's nice. So there we go. We got 2 little spots to clean up, and then we will get that all taken care of. All right. Poor camera, pointing at the monitor, freaking out. Like, I don't want to look at you. Get it back behind here. Well, yeah, they're sort of. All right, let me go. Camera, come on, focus. I don't know what's with the focus on the camera. It's not behaving at all. Go ahead. See the pretty letters? Focus on the letters. It's just like, fuck you. Okay, fine, but y'all get an idea of what it looks like. Oh, that's it. It doesn't go any closer. Go on. All right, let me grab a Q-tip. I'll be right back. And of course, there could still be a million of other problems with this. We don't know. There could be a problem with the monitor. Who knows? About up here. Yeah, that's it. This old dried up bug guts. What are you thinking, Mario? Oh, is that still working? I don't know. All right. All right. These things just don't snap into place like modern computer stuff. You just kind of set it there, sort of, and then you twist it back and forth a little to get it all lined up. Yeah, I really wish we had an old school controller we could use for this. We doesn't look like anybody knows where the software is. So we're still going to hook it up, but we won't be booting to a OS today. So we're not going to get much past the BIOS screen, but still. If we get that far, we know we can get further with this sucker. Yeah, look at that, just jumping all around. Put some screws in here. Alright, we got 2 for the back, 2 for the front, right? Yeah, I know. You think I would have gotten some new screws, seeing how stripped out the old ones are, but it doesn't have to go in there that tight. Come on, camera. Yeah, that's what they want to see. Get up here. Thank you. It's hot today. It's another one of them hot days. Like well into the 70s. And with as cold as it was this winter, that's hot. Your cards were that long, the full length. Your ISA cards, some of them were full length. They'd go that full length of the computer. Like, yeah, you don't want to see this. Like, dude, just plug it in and let us see it smoke. We want to watch the smoke and flames. All right, good enough. Oh, what in the world?